Okay. Good evening. Good evening. This is the Education, Youth and Families Service, Education, Youth and Family Services Committee meeting. I am Councilwoman Yolanda McCoy. It is Wednesday, May 11th, and we are about to start our meeting. I would like to begin with a roll call. Councilwoman Gray.
Present.
Councilman Darby.
Present.
Councilwoman Fields. Okay. Councilwoman Oliver. And President Congo. Okay, is there any other council people who are not part of the committee, but are on the virtual?
Councilman Mills.
Thank you for joining us, Councilman Mills.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Okay, so we actually have, we had 4 things on our agenda. We have been asked to hold the ordinance, so we will not be, that will not be read tonight, and we will not vote on it. It looks like it'll be held to our next meeting next month. So then I would like to begin with a resolution requesting the Red Clay Consolidated School District and the state of Delaware to rename the Warner Elementary School to the Terrence D. Newton Senior Elementary School. And the sponsor is Councilman Darby. Councilman Darby, would you like to speak to this matter? Councilwoman Darby? Councilman Darby, your mic is muted if you are trying to speak. WITN, can you see whether or not Councilman Darby is having any issues? We have
Sure.
we have 2 resolutions of hers that we need to go over. 3.
Sure, I'll reach out to her via chat.
Thank you.
I'll do that as well.
Hello, everyone. So now we do have one presentation, but the rest are actually 3 resolutions for by Councilwoman Darby. So we wanted to make certain we still had her and that she was not having any technical difficulties so that we can speak to her resolutions. Well, what we can do is we can actually change the order around some more. And Director Johnson, if you are, well, I'm sorry, Executive Director Johnson, if you are able or if you would like to present now.
I'm fine. I think you have to talk to the WITN people. I sent them a video.
Okay, I will definitely ask them that as they're trying to reach Councilman Darby. We'll find out whether or not they are capable of doing the presentation first.
Right, because I sent them a video to be played. Because I've done the what is that? The PowerPoint presentation a couple times for this group.
Mhm.
I think it's, I think at this point I want to show a video so people can see what we do as opposed to me explaining what we do. And then maybe that will have a little more sway or cachet as we move forward to receiving some support from the council.
Okay. All right, so I just contacted WITN. They are capable of doing the presentation now. So let me go ahead and read. We're now going to receive a presentation by the Rodney Street Tennis and Tutoring Association. We have Director Matt Johnson who wishes to give this presentation. Take it away, Mr. Johnson.
Well, hello, everybody. Thank you again. I appreciate you. My name is Matt Johnson. I'm the executive director for Rodney Street Tennis and Tutoring Association. Our primary goal is to teach socioeconomic disadvantaged children the game of tennis and provide educational support services to wrap around that. So if the WITN people can play the video, we can move into that, and then I can have a question and answer session after that, and we can move forward.
Okay.
Rodney Street Tennis and Tutoring Association's primary goal is to teach socioeconomic disadvantaged children the game of tennis. Rodney Street Tennis and Tutoring Association. We provide tutoring services, educational enrichment, and STEAM programming, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. Our children need to be able to compete on a global scale, and we believe that introducing STEAM to our kids is important to help them grow to the next level.
They had hands-on experience with a circuit board, and of course, our favorite robot, Sphero. Learned something new or got farther in a big task that they were trying to complete. This helps students feel a sense of accomplishment and to motivate them to work hard with each session.
What I've learned and seen improve was the hand-eye coordination, motor skills. We also have a structured environment as well as fun and activities for the kids to learn and have fun with in learning the game of tennis.
Since I've been in a program for a very long time, I've seen a lot of changes in different kids that come and go, but they still have a person or a coach that they look up to, and to know that I'm one of them is amazing. And I want to keep growing that into kids so that if they ever need anything, they can come to me, ask questions, get tips on tennis, and whatever they need, they can come to me.
Anything is obtainable. This used to be a male-dominated sport at one point in time, and you know, with the famous sisters coming on board, that really, especially for minority women as well, came on, put it in perspective for anyone.
This is a continuous flow of programming, tennis, education, doing it year-round and as expansive as we can and reaching as many people as we can.
One of the reasons I joined the Rodney Street Tennis and Tutoring is because I see the kids and I know that what tennis can do for them from exposure. Not only exposure from an athletic perspective, but also from this academics and being around people who could be great role models.
Great video.
Thank you very much. Figure, you know, what pictures and videos, you know, cast more than 1,000 words, and I could sit here and go through a PowerPoint presentation all day, and it wouldn't give you a full view or scope or spectrum of what we do. And even in that particular video, you don't see everything that we do, you know, all the different caveats of what the organization is, but you get a real good broad spectrum of what we do, how we do it, and who we do it for. I see a question for, are you going to moderate those questions?
Yes, I am, Director. I was just going to ask if you're ready to take questions. Looks like Councilman Gray has one.
Yes.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I was just inquiring, where is the indoor court?
That particular indoor court was at Del Castle Tennis Center. So unfortunately, we don't have an indoor facility or a facility of our own. So what we do is we utilize facilities throughout the city. Our home base is at Jewish Community Center. So that's what that's how our offices are. But we provide programming at Rockford Courts. We provide programming at Rodney Street Courts. We provide programming at Tower Hill Courts. We also provide programming at various schools, Lewis Elementary, various schools throughout the Red Clay District. This summer, we'll be running programming for Bolts Elementary and Warner Elementary. We'll also run our programming at Rockford, where this summer we'll have different community organizations come out as we did last year, such as the Boys and Girls Clubs, Girls Inc., West End Neighborhood House, Police Athletic League, so to name a few. So we provide community programming throughout the whole area, throughout the whole city of Wilmington and Newcastle area.
Okay, may I follow up, Madam Chair?
Yes, you may.
Haynes Park has tennis courts, and I didn't hear you name them. Is there a problem with you running your program or possibly running a camp at Haynes Park?
No, there's really not a problem to do so. So within the last, I took on the job in January 2020, right before the pandemic hit.
Oh.
So, we did a lot of different things. We did Zoom. We did, we were one of the first organizations that went through Zoom programming. And what we did also was there was a big void. We had a lot of Zoom.
I remember your presentation last year, and you were doing things by Zoom and trying to get money for kids for meals also. Well, I really am supportive of your program. I think anything that gets kids outside, away from their phones, is helpful. So I'm thanking you. And could you contact me and let me know if you can put a program in Haynes Park, be the summer or the fall or something like that?
We could definitely do so with the proper support. We can most definitely put something out there.
Okay. Well, send me an email, and we can discuss with what you need, and then we can discuss it offline. Okay.
All right. Sounds great.
Okay. Director Johnson, if you wouldn't mind, if you could put some contact information in the chat, that way that not only Councilman Gray is able to see it, but anyone else who's online is able to reach out to you if they're interested in putting their child in Rodney Street tennis.
Right, and then also just to piggyback, because I see your statement, Shanae, at Haynes Park, an organization called Tennis Rocks. They provide programming there, if I'm not mistaken. But again, I will send you my information on what we do. And, I have no problem collaborating with them, but also, just to give you what we do in our scope. I will put my information in the chat. And, also, I just want to let everyone know that on May 19th, we are having a guest bartender event at the BBC Tavern in Greenville. From 6 to 9, and that particular event helps to support our scholarships. One of the things we, in there didn't mention is that, we provide scholarships for individuals who have a hardship in paying. We have a very low, registration fee, but we also take care of those who cannot afford it, and we do a sliding scale financially, and then we also provide scholarships. Free tuition scholarships, especially for those in the summer. So I'll put all my information in the chat. And if you have some families that need some support and would like summer camp that may qualify for what we do, I'll be more than happy to scholarship them.
Thank you. I'm glad that we got that information. So please place your information in the chat. Now, I do want to make you aware that Councilman Darby did just reach out in the chat. She seems to be having an issue with connecting virtually. So we do have a few resolutions for that she has sponsored, but if we are unable to connect with Councilman Darby, we may have to put those on hold as well. And it seems that may be the case. So if there are any other questions that we have for Executive Director Johnson. Let me make certain. Okay, sorry. Okay,
You have a question?
I have a panelist.
I just wanted to make my presence known. Thank you so much for your presentation, though. I really did hear it. Really good, Matt. Thank you for presenting tonight.
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate you as well.
Please notate that Councilman Fields actually was present. Okay. All right, so I've actually, I've heard the presentation before. Matt actually came, Director Johnson actually came as soon as he pretty much was the director to make us aware of what was going on. Tennis is something I really don't know much about, but I was very eager to get our young people back out and active because of what we were suffering through with COVID. They not only were we still, we were basically stagnant, not moving, but because of the absence of socializing and stuff, our young ones went through a lot. And so by him bringing this to our attention, I was very pleased. So this is maybe the second time he's presented, and he's definitely had some fundraising. So May 19th looks like I may see you out because I might need a truck. So I'm sorry. So it looks like we may have just a very quick meeting this evening because we have a hold and our resolutions are being held. Ordinance and resolution. So with that being stated, if anyone else has any questions, whether it be for myself or for Director Johnson. Okay, I don't see anything. All right, ladies, looks like we're having a quick one, and gentlemen. All right, so if there's nothing else, I would like to adjourn this meeting. Can I get a motion to adjourn? Yes.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Okay, can I get a second?
Second.
Thank you. So it's been moved and seconded, and this meeting will be adjourned. We hopefully will have those ordinance and those resolutions back to you again next month in June. I look forward to seeing you all again, and stay tuned because we will be presenting our budget and voting on our budget. It looks like maybe next week. So see you later, Wilmington. You have a great evening.